Hello everybody, my name is FM Bomb Manstein, and I'm doing some Men of War here. This is a 3 vs 3 online battle. I control the Germans, our opponents are the USSR, I believe, and I am playing with some very good friends of mine. I am playing with Uber Dark Dude 666, who is on Men of War under the name as Loeron or something. And I'm also playing with my good friend on Men of War, FurrySunTzu, who I've done commentary videos with both of these guys before. It's interesting. Yes, so right now we're just moving our SMG infantry up. I think we all got SMG infantry. Yes, we did. And let's see. I think I'm going to save up for a Pentikampfwagen Ausrung H variant. Because I don't want the Russians to go for early, T-34s or something and completely beat us, because that is something that people go for sometimes. Because Loeron, he's got a tank already out. It's not a great tank, it's just a Ausf Panther IV. But I don't know. I don't know what to talk about. Yeah, so I'm just gonna bring up my tank right now. And I'm actually very worried about my ability to reach this flag point over here. Like, looking at the map, it's intended for this flag to be easily accessible by the Russians, but I've decided to go over here anyway, because on this map, it's fairly big, and I figure that the best way to do well on this map, because it is so wide and long, it would be to keep up the pressure so that, like, instead of keeping a static defense, which I'm not a big fan of, I've decided that I'm just gonna press on and attack, full speed ahead, just attack. So that's that's not good, not good, not good, not good. Okay, so over there, the Russians have already beaten me to this spawn point, and my infantry are getting shredded up by that enemy tank. That's a T-34 over there. So I have my Panzer IV Aus H out, which is a better tank. However, there's no guarantee that I'm gonna kill that thing. No guarantee. Oh, but it does have its flank turned to me, so I have a definite advantage here. So he has noticed his mistake there. He's gonna back up. And the problem is, I have to shoot through. And I told my Puma to come up here and join me. Of course, it didn't. But there we go. I think I killed that thing. Yes, it is dead now. And I also have a Puma on its way. And I want to get my infantry up here quickly. And I don't normally use half tracks, but I've decided I will this game. So in my infantry men go, and I'm bringing stormtroopers, and because they're just good, good infantry. Got bazookas and everything, so I figured it might be a good idea. And actually, I didn't lose that many infantry. I only lost one guy. The rest were just heavily wounded, but they have healed themselves, so that's good to know. Alright then, so I will begin with the infantry advance. And there appears to be some enemy infantry over there. And some Russian infantry right in front of me, too. Oh, and now I'm going to bring up my half-track. My Hanameg. SDFKZ or whatever. What's it called? Yes, 251/1. Standard German half-track made by Hanameg. It's a pretty good vehicle. The Allies had a great deal of respect for the vehicle. The Germans were a very strong advocate of the use of armored personnel carriers, more so than the Allies were. I mean, the Allies might have made more of them, like the US might have made more half-tracks, but I'm pretty sure the Germans were the ones who first came up with the idea. They were they just used armored personnel carriers a great deal, because they needed to for the success of their panzer divisions. And oh boy, my opponent has an IS one over there, and there's not a chance I'm going to be able to deal with that just with my Panzer IV. But, yeah. And there's still some Russian infantry in this area. That's why I'm not taking this yet. So I'm going to use my infantry to dislodge them. So I'm just going to start whipping grenades around. And I'm going to tell my tank to shoot that thing. Not that it's really probably not going to kill it or anything, but it's worth a shot. And there we go, it's pretty much dead. And oh, there was a mortar over there. And I'm going to take advantage of its exposed position. And I'm going to see if I can run it over. And at the same time, if I'm lucky, I will be able to flank. What are you doing? Oh, my lord. Now they have an IS-2 over there. So my bold plan thus far is not turning out that effectively. And of course, my enemy's already spotted my Puma coming in. And he's got a flamethrower over there too. So I'm just gonna like back up. And I've also just realized that I am playing the better of our opponents. The guy I'm playing, he's got I don't know. He's got like his little square thingies. It's completely filled in. I don't know what that's supposed to mean or whatever, or if that's supposed to resemble some sort of rank. But yeah, he's good. Let's just leave it at that. He's got at least like 1,000 games, I think. And me, I only have like 300. So yeah, I'm outmatched in terms of skill here. And there are some Royal Marines over there. Interesting, interesting. However, though, we are winning the battle, because I'm all the way over here fighting on my lonesome, while my allies are doing quite well. Fury's mining like crazy. Loeron has the middle flag point relatively covered. It seems like I am dealing with the real opposition here, all alone, which kind of sucks, because I'm actually facing a pretty good player. But I just have to deal with it. So, oh, there is an enemy over there somewhere. Somewhere, I don't quite see him. He's somewhere hiding over there. So I'm going to bring out a King Tiger, because this is really the only way I'm going to make any progress, is with a King Tiger. Because this is just way too open over here. There's just way too much space to cover. And oh boy, my enemies have brought out a heavy machine gun. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to deal with that yet. And what do we have over here? Oh, over here, the opponent has brought his IS-1 over there. So to deal with that, my opponent's sneaking a scout over there in hopes of destroying it, but he has both of his tanks over here, which means I can just come in from the flank and kill them both. Because right here, this is a very, very, very risky and foolish maneuver. He's moving his tanks along the flank there, which is, he's just asking for me to flank those tanks, really. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. And look, he kills it with a Panzer Shrek, that IS-1, sorry. But I'm going to kill his IS-2, his IS-1. I'm going to kill his IS-1 with my King Tiger. And his IS-2 got killed by the Panzer Shrek. So my King Tiger, it's back there, and he doesn't have the best of views. But yeah, he can't really see that too well. So I'm going to advance so that he can see it better. And he still can't even get a good shot on it, just because he can't see through all those trees and everything. Come on, let's see if I can get him. There we go. So that's his IS-1 dead. And my ally has brought up an artillery gun to help me. How kind of him. Now I'm going to save up for some. Sorry, I'm gonna save up for some